be a good
From the
refresher.
streaming service that's a Game of Thrones away from ruling all of television. And a directing duo who's like Tarantino if he referenced films you've actually seen. Comes the show that made the entire world ask, hey, have you finished Stranger Things yet? Stranger Things. No, I don't want to skip intro. This song is awesome. You love the 80s. You love Steven Spielberg. You love most of Stephen King.
Most. I've never seen
Now
that.
you're all grown up, and the real world is terrible. So escape to a slick, bingeable series you'd watch at double speed if it meant you could get it into your brain sooner. Must revisit childhood, escape horrible present day. Visit the idyllic suburb of Hawkins, Indiana, a small town where nobody seems to pay any mind to the giant high-security top-secret lab with hundreds of employees. When a middle schooler goes missing, a losers club full of Goonies will band together to recreate the cutest version of the hangover you've ever seen, where one character disappears,
Where is Doug?
Where's Will?
one character is missing teeth, one character is cool and skeptical, and one character is a dangerous liability to the rest of the group.
Is she all there? Like, mentally?
There's something seriously wrong with her. Like, wrong in the head.
Will may be missing,
That's a-
but there's plenty of other strange
okay
things to go
comparison.
around, like Mike's sister, trapped in a love triangle between two haircuts. Will's mom, who copes with her son's loss by getting really into arts and crafts. Hopper, the cop on a one-man quest to cold cock every guard in town.
I've got Jim Hopper here.
And fan favorite Barb, the most talked about
Fan
character
favorite.
with the least amount of screen time since Boba Fett. Look, I get it. She's awkward and she didn't deserve to die, but how about the dude at the beginning who got shot just for helping a lost child?
I mean,
Where's the hashtag justice for Benny, huh? Suit up with 2016's breakout character / Halloween costume, 11. She's one part Carrie. One part the kid from Boyhood, and one part reminder that Eggo waffles is part of a balanced breakfast.
They're
Watch
delicious.
as she expands her vocabulary outside the secret lab she was raised in.
What is friend? Spit? Promise? Snowball? Mouth breather?
Discovering the joy of friendship, family, and fun new ways to murder people.
fun new ways.
Oh wow, she just straight up exploded their brains, didn't she? Can we just cut back to her doing something cute again? Aw, we love you, 11. Please don't get caught up with a group of Chicago street toughs in a standalone Season 2 episode that, while providing a much-needed arc for your character, also completely derails the show's narrative momentum.
Thank you.
I mean, just spitballing here. Journey to the
Please
Upside
don't.
Down, an alternate dimension that's just like our own, if it were covered in snot ropes and dandruff. It's a dangerous world that can only be crossed into by the spooky vagina, or this portal in the woods, or these Christmas lights, or this wall, or floating in saltwater. I don't know.
It's crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
There lives the Demigorgon. A monster who's either an invisible, unkillable, lightning-fast predator, or if the story demands it, a slow-moving golem who gets wrecked by a 16-year-old with a baseball bat. I hope they don't do what Aliens did and replace the big monster with a bunch of smaller, easier-to-kill versions. Again, just spitballing. So hop on the back pegs and ride along with one of Netflix's biggest hits that could have coasted by on pure nostalgia,
Yeah.
but goes the extra mile by adding a tight story with a great young cast who better crank out the next seasons fast, because if you think the Demigorgon is relentless, wait until puberty is on your tail. Clock's ticking, Dustin.
Son of a bitch.
Starring nerds, bikes, hugs, Slender Man, more nosebleeds than a horned-up anime character, Winona Face,
With no face. Oh my
But this
god.
award from you, who take your craft seriously and earnestly believe, like me, that great acting can change the world.
Will,
Lots of will. Yep. I remember that.
Mike's idiot dad, Loki stealing the show,
I hope you're enjoying your chicken, Ted.
What did I do? What did I do?
Waffles,
What's your breakfast?
Stop right there! Thief!
Being able to talk to Mike's mom.
I want you to feel like you can talk to me. Nancy, what? You can talk to me. Joyce, you need anything. Ted and I are here
She's a
for
hot
you.
mom, so
Conflicted Nancy face.
you want to talk to her.
Blinking
Conflicted
lights.
Nancy face.
Lights!
A lot of that.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
11 looks. I understood that reference.
Like Professor X.
It's from Lord of the Rings.
More like a Yoda.
Like Michael Myers.
That's like R2-D2 going to fight Darth Vader.
These shots from E.T., Jaws, Halloween, E.T. again, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Stand By Me, An American Werewolf in London, and E.T.
Greedo. And then this is Hammerhead. His name's Yoda. He can use the Force to move things with his mind.
And the only way pop culture knows how to explain alternate dimensions.
You create a doorway.
The spacecraft passes through the gateway.
So you can take a shortcut through a higher dimension.
Nostalgic things.
Nostalgic things. Yes, that. It's probably the better title, to be honest.
You know what's gonna suck when TV shows get nostalgic for 2017 and show kids dabbing on a hoverboard like it wasn't the worst time ever.
So, you have a TV show for me? Yes, sir, I do.
clean
It's called
face.
Strange Things.
Clean face,
Strange
Ryan.
Things? Yeah, Strange Things. You don't like it? Well, it just doesn't feel that exciting. It feels like we should up the ante a little bit. Like a title that's a little more intense. Yeah, a title that makes these things seem a little stranger. Okay, how about Very Strange Things? No, stranger than that. You're saying the things should sound stranger? Yeah. Okay. So what if we call it, Oh, I got it. Oh yeah? No, I got nothing. That's okay, we'll circle back to that. Yeah, that's a tough one, we'll figure it out. So what's the show about? Well, let me ask you something. Do you remember all the best pop culture stuff that came out of the 80s? Huh, now that you mention it, I do remember those things. It feels kind of nostalgic. Right? Now here's the thing. I also remember those things and I also feel nostalgic. Oh, you do? Yeah, so what I'm thinking is, you know, let's do that. I'm not sure I get it. Just a whole bunch of 80s nostalgia in a show. Is there a story? Does it really matter? Kind of. Oh, okay, well yeah, so it takes place in Hawkins, Indiana, a town where people can't take a punch without losing consciousness. Okay. And there's this place called the Upside Down that's causing all these strange things. What's this place like? Well, it's super creepy and dark and there's snowy stuff floating around. Oh, so the Upside Down is Canada. No, it's not Canada. This place is covered in weird slimy goo. Actually, interesting fact about Canada, a lot of it is actually covered in goo. That sounds like something you just made up. That's right, sometimes I just lie confidently. Anyway, so this place is a parallel dimension that's home to some pretty messed up monsters called Demogorgons. Ooh, sounds scary. What do they look like? Kind of like a xenomorph, but if instead of a scary face, it had like Patrick from SpongeBob. I love it. Yeah, and these things are attracted to blood, and in the first episode, one of them is gonna take a kid named Will. Was he bleeding? No, he wasn't. Oh, and there's also this little girl named 11 who has weird abilities, and she escaped from Hawkins' lab. And what's she like? Oh, she's super adorable. Aw, fun. Yeah, she's real cute, and also she, you know, snaps people's arms with her mind and makes them pee all over themselves and pops their brains inside their heads so hard that blood pours out their eye sockets. That is adorable. Yeah, and she gets nosebleeds when she uses her brain too hard. Oh, samesies. So anyway, the secret government people that control the lab want to track her down. Uh-oh. Yeah, and they kill this dude and make it look like suicide in the first episode just because he interacted with her. Wow, they're not messing around. Not in the first episode, they're not. After that, they're gonna get pretty lenient. Oh yeah? Yeah, like this cop named Hopper breaks into their lab and assaults a bunch of people and they're barely gonna do anything about it. It sounds like they should take him out and stage it as a suicide. Yeah, sounds like. Or arrest him for one of his multiple crimes to keep him quiet. Or that. But they're not going to. Interesting choice. So anyway, 11 meets some kids her age and they're trying to find their friend Will. Okay. And her and this kid Mike have a thing because I guess he's really into powerful women. Oh, I get it. Popping people's brains inside their heads is tight. Oh yeah. So then pretty much everyone's gonna spend the season trying to find Will. Was he the only one that was taken? No, we're gonna have this girl Barb get taken too. Oh yeah? Yeah, she's gonna get violently pulled into the Upside Down through a swimming pool and killed and mummified and slugs are gonna come out of her mouth and it's gonna be awful. Holy crap, what did she do to deserve that? Nothing, I guess. Don't you have an ex-girlfriend named Barb? I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, so I guess it's gonna be hard for all the characters when they find out that Will is dead. Oh no, he's not gonna die. He's not? Nah. How come this thing killed Barb but not Will? I don't know. Fair enough. Yeah. Hey, so actually, quick thing. I'm gonna need you to find a way to, you know, make Eggos a cultural phenomenon for me. What? It's just that I promised the people at Eggos that we'd turn them into a cultural phenomenon or whatever. Why would you promise that? Well, actually, I believe that Eggos represents important North American values that should be properly reflected in. Look at your face. No, it's because they gave me a shipping container filled with cash and waffles. Right, that makes more sense. And a barrel of maple syrup so big I almost drowned in it. That's a pretty big brand deal. So can you do it? Yeah, actually, super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh yeah? Okay. Yeah, I'll just have 11 be super obsessed with Eggos. Oh, the girl that pops people's brains inside their heads. That's the one. That's fantastic. Right. Plus, we can use some of that Eggo cash to make season 2. Oh, you have a season 2 planned? I do. What happens in that one? A lot of the same stuff, but a little different. Changing it up a bit, that's smart. Yeah, like instead of going into the Upside Down, Will is gonna get possessed by something that lives in the Upside Down. That kid's having a horrible childhood. Oh yeah, the worst. Wow. And instead of a normal-sized monster, we're gonna have a really big one and a bunch of little ones. I guess that's different. And instead of a character named Barb dying a violent death, a character named Bob is gonna die a violent death. Isn't Bob the name of your ex-girlfriend's fiance? I don't see what that has to do with anything. Okay. We're also gonna introduce a girl named Max and her brother Billy. What are they gonna do? Not much. Huh. And we're gonna have this thing where in season 1, Will's mom fills her house with lights, but in season 2, she fills it with papers. Pretty similar concept, though. Actually, no, because papers are different from lights. Right, but still redecorating the house in a crazy way. Well, if you want something really different, wait till season 2, episode 7. Oh, what happens in that one? Eleven's gonna go on a little road trip to Chicago to find herself. And people are gonna enjoy that? Oh yeah, people are gonna love that.
Gonna love that. So I know the trailer for season 4, right, has come out a couple days ago. I have not watched it yet. I'll do a reaction to it, but I needed to do a refresher because there's a lot of things in seasons 1 through 3 that I don't remember. Some of it. Season 1 probably I remember the most of everything. Season 2 is kind of a blur. Season 3 I remember the brother was possessed or whatever, and then having people die to make a big monster. I remember some of that. But I gotta do a binge watch before season 4, which I don't know when season 4 comes out, because again, I haven't watched the trailer, I haven't read anything about when it premieres on Netflix. If you've watched it, let me know if it's good though, because I do want to watch it. But I love this show. It's a great show from a nostalgic piece, but it also has a great story too. It does borrow a lot from those nostalgic 80s movies and TV shows, which is fine. I'm okay with that. But I think it does it in a fun way. So I enjoy the show. All the kids are great, but obviously they're getting older, so they gotta figure things out. Is this the last season? Season 4? Or are they doing a season 5? I thought season 4 was it. Remind me if I'm wrong, but I thought that they were gonna do 4 seasons and that was all. Maybe it's 5 seasons and that's all, or is this season 4 the last one? Let me know in the comments below because I need your help. But these are both fun. I like how both hit season 1 and then hint at season 2, like little things here and there. They both talk about season 2 and how episode 7 was pretty bad. I thought that was weird. I like how they tried to explore the lore of these kids that were experimented on, things of that nature. That there's other powered kids like 11 out there. But it just didn't work with that episode. It was pretty bad. That season overall was okay. Season 3 like kind of amped it up a little bit in a good way, but season 1 to me is still the GOAT of this show. That's just what it is for me. But in the comments below, let me know your favorite part from both of these videos, or just one if there's only one video that you had a favorite part. And then let me know which one gets your win, pitch meeting or honest trailer. I love both. I thought they were great. It's an early pitch meeting, so sometimes that gives honest trailers a leg up. Honest trailers was really good here though, because of all the things that it highlights from really just season 1. There's a lot of repetitive things that happen. So honest trailers might get my vote for this one, but that normally happens when pitch meeting is early, or if honest trailers just knocks it out of the park. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I think I'll go with honest trailers. Both were great. Honest trailers was fun. The parts with pitch meeting though, where writer guy had Barb and Bob die gruesome deaths, and those were the names of his girlfriend and her now fiance Bob. That was pretty hilarious though. That was pretty funny, and the way that producer guy kind of speaks to that, like, hey, isn't that your is that the name of your ex-girlfriend? Isn't that the name of your ex-girlfriend's fiance? That was pretty funny. So I like that too. So both are great. Both were great. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I want to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. Members, subscribers, watchers, however you support, I appreciate it. Everybody, hit that like button if you haven't done so yet. It really helps out the channel in a big way. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. And also, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss out. We have a lot of fun here. We have a great community. You guys are just awesome. I love you guys, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys as always on the next video. Have a good one.